Welcome back, Redeemers. My name is Zach.
I'm Jarek. Oops.
Young,
And I'm Curtis.
Welcome back, Answers. I think that's how y'all pronounce it. If y'all are the Answers.
That's the fandom name?
Yeah. The
Answers.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Answer.
You ain't got the answer.
Shout out to y'all, because y'all got the answers. Today we have NMIXX Roller Coaster. But before we get into that, make sure y'all jump on the Patreon. Become real Redeemers today. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the YouTube channel. We have a new goal.
Subscribe.
50K.
50K subscribers, man.
Help us get to 50K and become a real Redeemer today.
Do it for my man's Nick, man.
Y'all know the vibes.
Peer pressure all your friends to subscribe.
Send them the page. Send your mom the page. Send your dad the page.
Have redemption watch parties.
Yeah.
Damn, we definitely gotta bring those back.
We gotta bring those back.
Have a redemption party, watch party.
This is what we're gonna do. If you guys have a redemption watch party with multiple people and you take a picture, send it to us. We'll show you some love. We'll post it somewhere.
And you get a free request.
You get a free request.
YouTube or Patreon. So
Redemption
make sure y'all
party.
have a redemption party.
Someone will be like, I request the album review. You'll be like,
Album review. Everybody in the room got to be subscribed.
Yeah.
You know, gotta show.
Show your subscription.
Yeah, you gotta
show your
show
phones. Show your phones. Everybody put
They're
your
gonna
phones.
be like, you got the request. Unsubscribe.
But no further ado, we got NMIXX Roller Coaster. Let's turn it up.
Young, Jiwoo, Haewon, Lily. Goddamn, slow down.
Hold on.
Bay.
I'm sorry.
interesting mirroring there too. I noticed a 2/2/2022 thing. Is that like a debut date, perhaps? Is it really? I love that note they just hit. Woo! Progression. just be in a dream. They didn't even tell Shorty
Left
that
you
like
in the
class.
class, daydream.
Must have
They
been a
ain't
good
wake you
nap.
up.
Teacher even left.
Right.
I miss sleeping in classroom.
pun intended.
Oh, it's summer school because it's July 3rd. What you do?
I like this, John.
That's
This,
whack.
Dickhead.
this is a good song. It makes
What y'all
y'all
think she failed?
science, physics, roller coaster.
I actually
Every
fuck with
class.
physics.
Physics is cool.
Shout out to MX. This song was fire. The beat was fire. Had to turn it up as soon as it came on. It was just something about the way the beat came on. Kurt said it during the video. On the scoreboard, it said 2. It was like a bunch of 2s. They actually debuted.
It was 2-2, and then 2022.
They debuted February 22nd, 2022.
That's so cool.
Oh.
So all them
We in room
2s.
222.
That was super fire.
That's so easy to like never forget too.
Yeah.
Well,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
yeah. Many 2s.
All them 2s. Shout out to MX. Also shout out to Jacqueline. She requested this.
Oh, thank
This
you
song
again.
was fucking fire. Thank you for that. You knew the vibes and you knew what we were looking for. Vocally smoked this. I like the lyrics as well a little bit throughout of it. Other than that, shout out to the answers. Shout out to y'all. This is fire, for sure.
For me, I definitely love that house production that they had going on. It was proto house, but still house production going on and everything like that. But really smooth. The vocals were cool at moments, but sometimes it felt a little too like overproduced for me, at least. And I think that kind of is what like took me out of the song. Other than that, though, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I love these type of videos anyway, kind of like sort of narrative videos. Like I don't mind choreography and everything like that, but I definitely love, you know, different settings, them kind of doing things and stuff like that, and them kind of treating this like a kind of like a teen movie, high school movie or whatever like that. It gives it a little bit more flavor as opposed to put them on a stage or some kind of, you know, background and everything like that. I get tired of those type of videos. But nevertheless, though, yeah, it was cool. Like I said, the production was great and everything like that. The vocals just kind of took me a little bit out of this. But I'm glad they've kind of settled, because if I'm not mistaken, this was that group. We did some reactions to like some of their stuff, and it was like the song, like it'll start off one way and then do like the crazy. It's not even just a beat switch, like a complete song switch. They had like two or three videos like that. And I was like, bro, I can't get jiggy. Like it was just literally, it would start off one way and then it'd be like
you
a
had me in the
completely
first
different
half.
song. Yeah, it was just crazy. So I want to say this is that group because they on JYP. So
I think one of the songs was O.O or whatever.
it might
It
be
was
that.
like 0.0. or
It
something
might
like
be.
that.
I think it is that. But I remember we reacted.
I remember I was like the only one who actually kind of liked this.
I was like, bro, it's a lot going on here. Like,
Kurt was like, yes, more to break down.
I was like, nah, it's just
What was
way,
I
it was like way too much. It's like, yo, but
hold on a minute.
But yeah, so that's like I said. I'm glad they had, you know, they had songs like this as well as kind of just in one lane or kind of, you know, focused and everything too. So
This was a good song. I agree with you. The video was refreshing. Very nice video. I don't think I'm the target demographic, so it didn't really hit me. Great song, you know. Everything was well executed. I just think I don't know when I would listen to this. That's all. Good song. Like it's not really.
yeah,
It's definitely those songs though. It's like you can hear a really good song, but it just might not be for me. Like
yeah.
it's
The
possible.
things that I get into, there's
Yeah.
no way I would play.
Like Beyonce be dropping some heat, but I
I don't know when to play her album.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll be like, let me listen to some
Let me
other
put
songs.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Well, I know sometimes I play me out, but I get what you. I get exactly.
Some of her older shit
yeah,
is like,
exactly. I was about
Yeah.
to say, yeah.
There's a time and place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm not quite sure if it's like particularly like a download for me necessarily or anything like that. For the same reason I would say like kind of with Jarek or anything. But one of the things I definitely do really like about it, I love when they got into a little bit before I think the second chorus or something like that in the verse structure. They did kind of touch a little bit on that like Romeo and Juliet kind of fantasy land aspect, but earlier in the very beginning of the video too, it was like oversaturated, like intentionally, where it's like hyper realistic, which did kind of clue in a bit of the falling asleep during class reveal that they did. So I kind of like how they messed with some of the lighting and some of the color correction and things of that nature. I'm assuming to kind of oversaturate it. To make it more kind of childlike and fantasy.
Dream. Sorry, Kurt.
No, you cool. So to make it more childlike, kind of fantasy, innocent in that way, which does keep with the theme of like roller coaster and amusement parks and just kind of. So I like how they kind of akin that to like a situation of like a love or a first crush or anything like that. So maybe like a target demo is kind of like something that, you know, I agree with Jericho on perhaps, as far as like if it's catered to like, you know, people who are a little bit younger or going through stuff like
definitely.
that. It's certainly going to hit for sure, but it's I definitely like the way, like the artistic way that they kind of went about expressing that. Choreo was probably one of the things that stood out most to me as well, in the sense that JYP is kind of one of the companies that like he heavily favors choreo. So a lot of the emphasis on groups there are usually kind of to like have very catchy choreography, whether it's for like even whether like not to say it's for like any TikTok purposes or something, but just something that's going to be memorable and catchy. But I like how they kind of went through that, like the motions of kind of like, you know, holding on like the straps of like, you know, the roller coaster or whatever, and kind of, you know, weaving kind of next to each other and everything like that, if I'm saying that right. But also they mimicked a bit of it vocally without it being too jarring for me necessarily. Like when they hit the really low note and then went to a crescendo right after they, I believe, switched. If it wasn't the same member, I believe they switched members when they did that. But I thought that was a really cool way of kind of mimicking a roller coaster, but also having a like a chorus and everything, and that's like catchy without necessarily, because you could just like going into that on like a writing or production kind of motion, you could say like if it's meant to be like, if our theme or concept is like a roller coaster, to make it kind of like have all these changes and progressions, as you would mention with some other songs. So I do like how they kind of steered the course for a good portion of it, made it catchy, made it relatable, made it innocent and fun at the same metric, but then also kind of vocally kind of used a bit of the concept to their advantage in that way, I think. So that was something that was really cool for me that I like that they did in this. And even how they start the video with the introduction of the members and just kind of being able to put faces to names and stuff like that. Like that's always something that's going to stand out for me. But yeah, I thought they did a great job on this. May not be a target demo for it necessarily, but I thought they did their thing on this.
For sure. You know, everything is not for everyone, but that does not mean that it's not good. Take that how you want.
Except Redemption. We're for everyone.
We're forever.
For the people.
Shout out to you, Redeemers. Like, comment, subscribe. Head over to the Patreon. 50K, y'all know that's the goal. That's the vibes. 50K for Nick.
Somebody start an argument in the comments.
Yeah. Please. We miss those. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Thank y'all.
Holla at y'all. Take care.
Peace.